fate of the world is in your hands. To succeed, you must challenge all you know and seek a deeper truth. At your command is a living, breathing war machine that can set ablaze your enemies or devour them whole.
You are the hero as part of a Top Gun squadron of Dragon Riders who is protecting one of the two civilizations and is pretty much fighting in a war against the other civilization. So you've got lots of stuff going on in the air, on the ground, and it's very much comparable to the Top Gun nowadays, to guys in really fast jets.
The great thing about flying in Lair is that now we have the 6-axis controller on the PlayStation 3. In all of our previous games, we spent a lot of time tweaking the analog controllers and trying to make it feel natural. But now that we have a tilt sensor in the controller, we're able to give the player this really intuitive feedback loop where just by moving the controller, it's like pulling on the reins of the dragon and you just feel like you're in control.
We got the controller, it's great, new hardware, and everyone huddles around the desk and looks at it. So the first thing we did is just take the controller and use the tilt as a replacement for the joystick, left-right. You tilt left, you tilt right, and everyone tried it and it's like, this is crap, I don't want to play this. And so Julie and I sat down, we said, wait a minute, let us try a little bit and continually replace parts of the game to work with this new way of interacting with the game.
After the first day, where everybody was extremely skeptical, then people slowly started coming around and said, you know what, it actually controls better.
Well, the really nice thing about the controller is it matches the way you would think that a dragon would move. When a player tilts the controller down, they know what's going to happen. They know their dragon's going to descend. So in a lot of ways, it made it easier to maneuver and much more intuitive.
And as with everything, you must learn to master the beast until you fight as one.
We've now developed an obstacle course which allows players to just play around and experiment and see how the controller works and how it controls the dragon. With the joystick, you only have a certain amount of range. You have it centered, and then you have to try to figure out between the center position and full extreme position where exactly you wanted to turn, how sharp you wanted to turn. Very difficult when you're talking about a little tiny joystick.
On top of that, what we're using is a gesture recognition system. So if you do certain things, which you would do when you hold the reins of a dragon, the game recognizes that and translates it without you having to press combinations of complicated buttons. It translates it into very easy movements. So for example, if you whip it up, then you do a 180 turn. If you slam your pad down, you dash forward with a dragon.
When you're on the ground, it's the same thing. You're in there, and just by jerking the controller to the right, the dragon will take his arms and he'll swipe at the enemy. It's very intuitive, and it's really fun.